What's up, Squatch Ranger YouTube channel? This is the Squatch Ranger, and today I bring you Bigfoot Eyewitness drawings. These come from the NOBRO database, so every once in a while we will get a legitimate Bigfoot eyewitness, and they actually agree to make a drawing of what they saw. This is one of my favorite things about eyewitness encounter stories or Bigfoot reports. When you hear from a witness, when they actually sit down and agree to draw what they saw, that's even better than a blob squatch photo for me. I like to try to see what they saw through their eyes and what they're attempting to show us. So let's go through and look at all of these different Bigfoot eyewitness drawings from different eyewitnesses from all over the country, and we have a few from across the seas. So this is number 110. Boy sees Bigfoot along stream near Ada, Pontotoc County, Oklahoma. This was in 1961. It was a Class A daytime sighting. So here is the witness's drawing. I also added some color to it. So this is what he saw as a boy. All right, moving on. Number 98. 12-year-old sees Bigfoot south of Vandalia, 1972, Audrain County, Missouri. Class A daytime sighting. So notice how there's some blue underneath the eyes. I think that's really interesting. Also, it's not really a conical head. It's more of a rounded top head. And I kind of think he looks like an alien, kind of. Like similar to an alien, but it does have hair, so I just think that's a really interesting drawing of a Bigfoot type creature. Okay, moving on to number 28, Creek Native American Bigfoot. Description and childhood sighting. This was in 1975, Osage County, Class A nighttime sighting. Okay, so this is kind of a special drawing here. This isn't actually what the eyewitness saw, but this is a Native American man. He is drawing Istijapka, and this is from the Creek. This is from their folklore and their oral traditions passed down. This is Istijapka. It does have a whip-like tail that it can crack, and when it does that, it makes you forget where you are in the forest and causes you to get lost. So very, very interesting, and it's always cool to get the Native Americans' take on Bigfoot and Sasquatch creatures. Number 73. Brother and sister see Bigfoot through cabin window. 1978. Okeechobee, Florida. Class A nighttime sighting. So they saw this one through a window. Really, I think they just saw the eyes, close-up view of the eyes of the Bigfoot. This one was in Florida. Very, very cool. All right, moving on to number 84. Bigfoot approaches man near Fort Gordon in 1979. Richmond County, Georgia, Class A daytime sighting. Okay, so this actually, the eyewitness described what they saw to the artist, and then the artist gave me these photos. So we have the photo of the Bigfoot in front of the eyewitness, and you can see how the Bigfoot towers over the eyewitness and all the muscles. And then we also have a face shot, both by the same artist. And so this was the artist's interpretation after listening to the eyewitness description. All right, number 112. Bigfoot chases two brothers on native land. 1997, Seminole County, Oklahoma. Class A daytime sighting. Okay, so these were Native American boys. And so the eyewitness, he's Native American, and he provided this eyewitness drawing. He saw it from the backside. So that's kind of interesting. And I also added color to this one just for some more effect. And so this is what it came out to look like. So this is the backside of the Bigfoot. All right, moving on to number 63. Man sees Bigfoot through truck high beams. 2001 in Pacific County, Washington. Class A nighttime sighting. Okay, this is a really, really unique one. This is not the eyewitness's drawing. Actually, this is a reconstruction. So what happened here was the eyewitness sent me two different pictures of a Bigfoot. The eyewitness said, okay, the Bigfoot's body looked like this picture, and the Bigfoot's face looked like this other picture. And so I combined the two, and this is the reconstruction that we came up with. And this is based off of the eyewitness, and he said this looks very, very close to what he saw. Kind of a cool way to go about doing it. Number 42, man sees Bigfoot along Highway 10. In 2010, Adair County, Oklahoma, Class A daytime sighting. I really like this story because the eyewitness also saw the Bigfoot from the backside. That's all he ever saw. And I like how he says the hand was on the fence post. I think that's really interesting. The Bigfoot's hand was actually on and grabbing that fence post, and you can see that there. Man, if I was there, it'd be so cool. Like, oh my gosh, we got to go check out that fence post, see if there's any hair on there, or is there any kind of way we can get some DNA off of that fence post where the Bigfoot touched. Very, very cool. Also added some color for effect, and that was just a really cool story. Number 99, Cherokee Native American sees yellow glowing eyes in 2016. Mays County, Oklahoma, Class C sighting. All right, so same kind of thing. This wasn't the Bigfoot that the eyewitness saw, the yellow glowing eyes. This was actually from another story in the report. And the eyewitness did not draw this drawing. This was based off of what the eyewitness said and his descriptions of the Bigfoot, but our third party actually drew the Bigfoot from the eyewitness's description. All right, number 100, man sees Bigfoot near apartment complex, 2016, Androscoggin County, Maine, Class A daytime sighting. So this happened in Maine, and you can see the very, very long arms going all the way down to the knees almost. And I also added color for some effect. I just love it that these eyewitnesses, and they're all at various different abilities of drawing, but it's really awesome. I just love it that we can see what the eyewitness is seeing here. Number 29, woman sees Bigfoot sitting in tree. 2018, undisclosed location in southwest Oklahoma, Class A nighttime sighting. This is not a detailed drawing of a Bigfoot. What is very interesting about this drawing is how there was a fork in the tree and the way that the Bigfoot was sitting. This eyewitness, she was really trying to show more how the Bigfoot was positioned in the tree when she looked up and saw it, rather than trying to give us a very good visual of the Bigfoot. So this is a very unique situation, but I like how it gives us the information of the Bigfoot's up in the tree when she saw it at nighttime. So guys, look up in the trees when you're out in the woods. Bigfoot will sit up in the trees to hide. Number 76, fisherman glimpses Bigfoot in the water, 2019, Cherokee County, Oklahoma, Class A daytime sighting. This is not a drawing at all. This is a photograph. The eyewitness took this photograph when he heard splashing in the water, and we also have an up-close picture. We've had some negative feedback about this photo. We've had some positive feedback. You guys are the audience. You can decide for yourselves, but this is what the eyewitness supplied to us, taking of this report. And the fisherman did not want to go back to the spot and was very spooked. So something definitely caught this fisherman's attention. Number 86, encounters of Bigfoot around family property, 2019, Southwest Oklahoma, Class C sighting. All right, so this story was about a truck driver driving and saw the Bigfoot near one of the oil rigs, checking the oil rigs at night. And this was not drawn by the eyewitness, but from the eyewitness's descriptions, the artist drew this based on those descriptions. Almost looks like a dog man. Number 120, man sees hairy form near barbed wire fence, 2021, Staffordshire, North Midlands, England, Class A daytime sighting. Okay, this eyewitness drew the Bigfoot. This is from the eyewitness himself. He actually went out and measured the fence and estimated it was 6 to 7 feet tall, and he added the color himself. Here's some black and white sketches of it. So this eyewitness did a very, very good job of recreating the drawing. He also supplied a photograph of the exact spot where he saw the creature. So a very, very good report by this eyewitness in England. Number 114, creature seen while building fence, 2006, mid-January, Free State, South Africa, Class A daytime sighting. So here are some different eyewitness drawings from the eyewitness. Obviously, this was in Africa. And notice how there's red underneath the eyes. And that's just really cool that maybe Africa, maybe there's a variation of some sort to those Bigfoot on that continent. But yeah, just check it out. So in the comments, let me know what you think of the Bigfoot eyewitness drawings. If you have a Bigfoot encounter story, please email squatchranger@gmail.com. Or if you have seen a Bigfoot and you have a drawing already done, please submit it in to me. I would love to share your artwork. I would love to share your encounter. I would love to share what you saw with our audience. Thanks, guys.